Hello guys and welcome to a new video and welcome to my channel where we talk about everything music from death metal to Queen and everything in between. Let me tell you, today is a very emotional day for me because I am actually moving away from this beautiful, beautiful apartment where I made a ton of videos, where I made a ton of recordings, where I recorded a lot of bands and I had a lot of fun. I lived here for about 5 years and it's going to be a hard one to leave. Anyway guys, a couple of weeks ago when I finally knew that I was actually going to move, I did a poll on Instagram asking you guys if you guys wanted to see a studio tour. Anyway guys, I really hope you guys enjoy it. I am going to get very nostalgic if I look at it, so I'm going to try to edit it as least as possible. And there's still a couple of videos that I have pre-recorded ready to go, so you'll see a couple of new videos still on this studio, but soon enough I'll catch you at the new place. Anyway guys, I really hope you guys enjoyed the video, and a huge thanks to all of my members and patrons. I couldn't do any of this without you, so you guys rule. Thank you very much. And if you enjoy the content and you want to be a patron, I'll leave a link in the description down below. I'll see you guys next time. Cut out, metal on, dudes. Here's the video. Alright guys, so this is what the studio last looked like. I can't believe I'm moving away, but you know, it's something that needs to happen. It's going to be an awesome change for me. Okay, so here we go. As you walk into the studio, you have this hanger here on your right, so you can hang out your coat, your jacket, and your mask, of course, you know, COVID times. And you walk in here, we have this stool that you can just move away, you know, it's a guitar stool, so it's very comfortable to play on. We have a sofa here. If you actually watched the last studio video I did, there was actually a table here, but I had a sofa before that. So I had a sofa, then a table, then back to a sofa. And the thing is that when I brought back the table, it was before the pandemic started. So I had a lot of students come in and take notes and stuff like that. But then when COVID started, that stopped and I actually needed a couch myself. So yeah. Okay, so we have the guitar wall. There's some of the guitars here. I already took some of the guitars away from here, from the studio. I started to pre-move basically. So all of my acoustics are gone. And some electric guitars are gone. I actually lent a friend a guitar, and I know a lot of you guys have been asking me to do a video on my guitars, but I haven't gotten the chance to. I'll eventually do it. But you know, a couple of Les Pauls, a couple of Strats, a couple of Jacksons, different tunings and stuff like that, and there's a 5-string Ibanez bass. There's my bookshelf with a lot of books and stuff, a lot of music books, a lot of architecture books, a lot of literature. I like reading. It's great to unwind and stuff. That's my shrine for my soccer team that I love. And here we go, amplifiers. So we have an EVH 5150 LBX, the Line 6 Spider Valve HD 100, all 2 amps by the way. Of course the Mesa Boogie triple rectifier solo head and the 4x12 oversized Mesa cab. This down here is basically full of cables and stuff. There's a light and a ring light. There's a rug there as well. I keep a lot of straps and stuff like that down here too. Also the Brian May Red Special book. I'll do a video on that because that's a very, very special book. Here's the Night Train NT15 box head. Really, really awesome. Here's some Daddario strings that I got from the awesome dudes at Daddario. Here's some more books and cleaning supplies from MusicNomad. Love the stuff. Love this stuff. And here we have an old Line 6 Spider 3 75 with a 112 speaker on it. It's actually not bad. I replaced the speaker and it sounds a lot better than stock. Then we have a 112 EVH 5153 cabinet, and there's more cables down here on this. Here we have you know, that LED light that you see back there. This is a very really cool Brian Moore guitar that I'll do a video on later. Here we have my Vox AC30, which I haven't been able to play ever since I moved into this apartment. A 4x12 Marshall cab. This is the last picture I took with my grandma, Olivia. This is a very awesome and dear picture to me because she passed away during COVID. Brian May poster. This is my Miami-Dade college degree on music production. Empty hard cases that belong to those guitars here. They are indeed Gibson Custom Shop. Here we have the Queen vinyl. There's more vinyl there, and this is full of vinyl and a book. This is my record player and CD player. That's the Brian May replica guitar, AC of course. There's some random goodies up here like my rechargeable batteries thing, my iPod. This is a wireless mic. And here we have some of my CDs. There's some strings here on the side, just, you know, more CDs. There's a tuner that I'm supposed to do a review on. Here's some more CDs, some DVDs, some wireless here, and more strings, you know, from the awesome dudes at the Dario. There's some Elixir strings that I really like for acoustic. These are badges of some different tours I played in, and the awesome Gibson and Friends badge, so that I could get into that NAMM event that I went to. That's really cool. There's some vodka and some beers. All those are empties basically. And here's more CDs that I have, some strings too as well. Some of the pedals I own. Here's my camera, the one I use the most. Microphones, more pedals, camera tripod. And this is where I do the recording stuff. That's my old iMac. That's a late 2009. I use those Mackies to listen to music and stuff and record and mix. Here we have my Motu interface, that is the Motu Traveler. I use the USB mic sometimes. This is my toolbox for guitar stuff. There's a PS2 controller there. The Friedman Mini BE that I got from one of my awesome followers and friends. The mixer, I have that hooked up to that so that I can actually raise or lower the volume on the music without having to get up off of the desk. This is my MacBook Pro that I do all of my editing on. This is an A28 Mark II that sounds great and still works perfect, but I have to use it as a slave because of course it's outdated and there's no more drivers for it. That is the Art Head Amp 6 Pro, which is basically a headphone amplifier for 6 headphones at a time. Really handy to have. MIDI controller for making beats and stuff. This is my hub for more USB ports. And like I said before, we have the record player, some more vinyl. And here we have an ear amplifier that's wireless, so it can go into an ear system. This is the Dual Delta Effects by PV. So basically just outboard effects. This is my patch bay. Well, there's some more. There's another laptop computer there, some cables. My GoPro, the old Hero 4 GoPro, which I still use from time to time. Power conditioner, the Korg tuner, the BBE 482 Sonic Maximizer. That's a great piece of hardware. The Ampeg SVP BSP bass preamp, which is the Billy Sheehan preamp, really awesome. Lexicon MX2, that's great for reverb and delay and stuff like that. And it's a little dusty, but it does get some use. This is the LA610, one of my favorite pieces of gear that I own. By Universal Audio, great tube amplifier / compressor. Then below that we have the Drummer Dual Gate, the DS201, which is a really awesome noise gate. We have a PreSonus parametric equalizer, the EQ3B. Then we have up and down pedals basically for MIDI stuff. The Roland TD7 percussion sound module brain basically for my electronic drum set. Here on the side we have the mysterious box, which you've already seen on one of my videos. The GI10, which is the guitar MIDI interface that works with that guitar over there, so that I can actually play MIDI on the guitar. And there's some mics down here, and then some more pedals on the bottom. And that's basically what you would find if you ever come into my studio and say hi. I can't believe I'm gonna be leaving this. I mean, it's a lot of work and a lot of things I've done here that were really awesome. Like I said before, it's time to go. It's going to be an awesome change, and you know, I'm gonna go to a bigger place. It's going to be a lot farther. It's not gonna be an apartment, it's going to be a house. So I'm gonna be able to be loud as a fuck if I need to. And that's going to be great. I can't wait to be there and start organizing and see what the hell is going to happen.